Hey, so if you're thinking about moving or relocating to Nashville, Tennessee, well, today we're gonna talk about everything you need to know about the cost of living here in Nashville. Hey, so it's Brett here with Living in Nashville, coming back at you again with another video. And we've done a little bit of research on different channels and stuff like that when it comes to cost of living here in Nashville, and we wanted to switch it up just a little bit. So we're gonna talk about real estate related topics, but we're also gonna dive deep on what it's like to buy coffee, pizza, burgers, different things that you need to know when it comes to a day-to-day life and living, eating, playing, sleeping here, and even working here in the Nashville area. So if you're thinking about moving or relocating to the Nashville area, we've got you covered. Down below in the description, you'll see our contact information. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or write an email if you're thinking about moving to the Nashville market. We get people every single day reaching out to us. We'd love to help you in any way if you're thinking about making a move here to Nashville. So like we said before, we are gonna talk about the real estate related cost of living towards the end of this video. But up first, we're gonna talk about what it's like in the day-to-day, right? What is it like to get food, coffee, drinks, beer, cocktails? And so done a little bit of research, got it here on my phone, so be looking down a little bit just to reference. There's a lot of information here that we're gonna drop with you. So right now, we've done a little bit of research. The average cost of a latte around the country is anywhere between $5 to $7. Here in the Nashville market, you can get a cup of coffee, a latte specifically, right? Because they're a little bit more expensive, between $4 to $6. Yes, there are gonna be a little bit pricier coffee shops locally. Here in Nashville, we have a lot of local coffee shops, and that's a huge thing here in Nashville. A slice of pizza, national average is $5. Here in Nashville, specifically one of my favorite pizza shops, 5 Points Pizza here in East Nashville. Their slice is just under $5. It's $4.83 a slice. Definitely if you're in the Nashville area, check that out. Right, we did some research on burgers, right? What just a normal burger going to a restaurant would cost you. And national average is $12 a burger. Now, that's with burger and fries as a meal. And so here in the Nashville market, it ranges anywhere between $8 to $15, right? If you go to Jack Brown's here in Germantown, you're right around $9 just for the burger itself, right? So just a little bit there. Beers, national average is $7 to $8 if you're going out getting, craft brewed beers, microbrewed beers, stuff like that. Here in Nashville, we do have a lot of microbreweries and popping up everywhere. And so you can get a beer on draft anywhere between $5 to $10, give or take in where you're at. Obviously, what type of beer you're drinking, right? If you're going the Bud Light route, it's $4 to $5. If you're going the microbrewed, local brewer, you're probably gonna be anywhere between $7 to $8 a beer. And then last up is cocktails, right? Going out and enjoying a night at a bar. And a national average is $10 to $15. We're right here in Nashville, we're anywhere between 12 to 15. Now, can you get, go down into Broadway and get drinks for much cheaper? Absolutely, but we're talking about cocktails, handcrafted drinks, by what they would call mixologists, right? Not bartenders. So, all right, so then next up, we're gonna talk about, daily usage of things, right? What gas prices are, electric, water, car insurance, right? Even health insurance. And now I'm gonna compare my experience, because your experience moving to Nashville may be different. You may be moving from different areas, but mine moved from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Nashville. And so right now, the national average cost per gallon for regular gas is $2.73. Here in Nashville, it's right around $2.68 per regular unleaded gas. Now you can get a little bit further outside of Nashville and it does go up. I saw the other day in the Nolensville area, like $2.83 a gallon. Again, it fluctuates from different gas stations in different areas, but right here in the Nashville metro area, you're right around $2.68. Electric for your house. This will be dependent on the season and if your house has gas or not, a gas heater or not in the winter time. So for example, when we first moved up here from Florida, we were paying anywhere between $200 to $300 on our electric bill in Florida in Fort Lauderdale on a 1,000 square foot home. I live in a 2,200 square foot home now here in Nashville. And we went from $200 to $300 a month there to $150 to $200 a month here in the summertime. Okay, so giving those comparisons. In the wintertime, our gas price went up a little bit, but our cost of electric went down, right? Because our AC, AKA our heater at the time, is run on gas. Our cost in the wintertime for our electric is right around $125 to $150 a month here in Nashville. Back home, it was $200 to $300 all year round. Didn't matter, obviously, in Florida, there's one season, which is summer. So car insurance was a huge thing here. Back home in Florida, I was paying $240 a month for my car alone, an Infiniti Q50S. My wife and I both have Infinitis. Once we switched our car insurance up here, we're at $245 a month for the same exact coverage for both of our Infiniti cars, right? So just give you an idea that the cost of insurance here is extremely cheaper, essentially half the price from what we were paying back in Florida. Back home, we didn't have natural gas. Up here, you have natural gas. So our natural gas runs anywhere between $20 to $25 a month. It did, in the wintertime, it did get up to about $125 a month for the natural gas. But again, it'll be dependent on what your heater is run off of, whether it's gas or just electric. And so, that's why that got up. And our water bill is pretty crazy cheap compared to what we were paying anywhere between $80 to $150 a month in water bill back home, utility. So that would be water, sewer, and trash pickup. Here in Nashville, what we're spending is right around $25 to $30 a month. We just paid 2 months worth of it, was $52 for 2 months of water, sewer. So kind of give you an idea there. So those would be the day-to-day kind of things. Health insurance, we're paying $150 less than what we were back home in Florida, here in Tennessee for health insurance. So that'll be dependent on, obviously, the coverage, so I don't want to go too in depth on that. But those are the day-to-day usage of things, right? Gas, electric, natural gas in your house, car insurance, stuff like that. So that's where we're at now. We didn't pull up national averages, but just in comparison to what we're used to here back home in Florida to Nashville. All right, and so the next daily thing on the agenda here before we get into real estate is sales tax and employment tax. So here in the state of Tennessee, we have no self-employment tax. We don't have any, state income tax in general, right? And so that was a huge factor. But back home in Florida, we didn't have any income taxes, state income tax as well. So that was a huge benefit. But it was hard getting used to the sales tax in general. So here in Tennessee, we have a 7% state sales tax, but then you also have a local and county sales taxes that are tacked on to that. Depending on where you're at, what county, what local municipal area that you're in, you can expect a 1 to 2.75% add-on top of the state sales tax. So on average, the research I've done, we're anywhere between 9.5 to 9.75% on every purchase that you make out and about, right? And some areas are right at 9, some are right at 8. So depending on the county and local area that you're in. So we talk about those $5, $6 lattes, they become, a little bit more expensive than what we're used to back home, or even some of the national averages. So those are the sales tax, the state, no state income. So those are huge things when deciding on moving or relocating, obviously, to Nashville, Tennessee, right? And coming from where you're from. All right, and so you patiently waited, right? The most important thing is really, what is it like to live here when it comes to cost of rent and or purchasing a home? So I've broken this down pretty thoroughly, and we've done the averages, average sales price and average rent. So we're gonna start with the average rent, and we broke it down into 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom, and then obviously you can scale it up from there if you need 4, 5, 6. The average rent for a 1 bedroom apartment here in the Nashville metro area is right around $1,350 per month. Now that doesn't include your utilities and stuff like that we've already talked about. That's just the rent itself. And then from there, we go into obviously a 2 bedroom, and a 2 bedroom runs anywhere around $1,550 a month. Again, not including, utilities and different fees and add-ons that you have, trash, stuff like that. And then most importantly, which is what a lot of individuals are looking for, a 3 bedroom or up. So 3 bedrooms run you anywhere between $2,000 to $2,100 a month on average. Could you get cheaper? Could you get more expensive? Absolutely. The house that we were renting for $3,100, right? So it was a 3.3, 2,200 square feet. So just give you an idea. You could go up, could go down, depending on the area as well. So, but the average is, again, $1,350 for a 1 bedroom, $1,550 for a 2 bedroom, and $2,100 and up for 3 and more bedrooms. And then let's get into the sales price. So the average sales price here, April of 2021, for a 2 bedroom is $297,000. That is the average price for a 2 bedroom home here in the Nashville and surrounding areas. For a 3-bedroom home, it goes all the way up to $378,000 on average. 4-bedroom homes go from $370,000 all the way up to $608,000. Just understanding, then obviously it goes up significantly from 4 to 5 bedrooms. Now, keep in mind, could you find a 4-bedroom house for cheaper than $608,000 outside of the Nashville metro area? Absolutely. We're just giving you averages so you have an understanding. If you look in any surrounding area, it's roughly going to cost you about $600,000 for a 4-bedroom, $378,000 for a 3-bedroom, and $297,000 for a 2-bedroom house. All right, so hopefully that helps you when it comes to the cost of living here in Nashville and making a decision whether the Nashville area is right for you or not. What I'd like you to do is, if we missed anything that you are interested in or you want to know more about when it comes to the cost of living here in the Nashville area, leave a comment below and let us know what you would like us to give you some answers on. But also, if you're thinking about moving or relocating, like we said before, we get individuals every single day to reach out to us. Again, our contact information is in the description below. So shoot us a text, write us an email, or give us a call anytime you have questions about moving or relocating to the Nashville area. Again, thank you so much. See you in the next one.